All right, well, we had discussed the preliminary reports and the print assessment and the view assessment buttons and the functionality there. And the last one, Joy, is this supplement schedule up here on the top right-hand corner. And this is a feature that our practitioners love. And the reason that these practitioners love the functionality of the software is that it's really a tracking system for the protocols, the nutritional supplements, and all of that information. They can enter it in for each patient, and it's stored online. So they can go back, 3 months later when that patient comes back in, and they can see, okay, this is what I recommended for this patient, and that's a really neat thing. And they can create multiple supplement schedules for one patient. So it's a really nice feature, and we'll just quickly go through it so you can get the basic idea. But as you can see here, for this fictitious patient, Lydia King, there are no supplement schedules, so we'll click the Add button. Here's the first field is schedule title, and I usually recommend that the doctors or the practitioners put in the date. They can name it whatever, but make sure you put the date in there, and that just kind of helps you keep track of it when you created this schedule. So you would do that, and then below here you can start typing in the name of a supplement. Now, the FAQ has certain supplements that are built in. We have quite a large list, and so let me just start typing here. And I typed in the word Real, and then Real C comes up. And on the right here, you can see the Add button. So if I click Add, you'll notice a new row appears up here, and below Supplement it says Real C. And then it gives you a bunch of fields to recommend the amount. For example, this I happen to know is a powder, so I could recommend upon rising 1 teaspoon. And you can do whatever you want here, fill in those fields. And let's go ahead and add another supplement here. I'll just start typing, and then the nice thing is you just start typing and it'll bring up the names of the supplements. Okay. And I'll add this top one here. But again, it adds another row, and it puts the supplement in there, and then you can type in whatever. So once you're done with that, then you can close this box. And then over here on the right-hand side, this is a feature that was requested. What if a supplement isn't listed in that field over here that the doctor uses? Well, he can add his own list of supplements that he uses,
that
he recommends and that he believes in. So you can do that here, and I'll just click on that just so you can see what happens here. But a window opens up, and you can type in the name of that supplement, the manufacturer, and the count as far as the bottle size and volume. And that's a nice feature. And then down here, you'll see clinician notes. The practitioner can type in notes for the patient, any additional recommendations, and things like that. And once you're done, and let me actually go up here and type in a name, because I don't think it'll save without a name. So we'll do that, and I'll just type in the notes here, hi, and we'll click Save. Now, if we go back to the supplement schedule, you'll notice that here it's listed, and there's the name of it, and you can click on it, and you can actually edit it and change it, or you can remove it, which is a nice feature as well, and you can also click to add another one. So any questions on that, Joy?
No, that's great.
All right. Well, I believe there's one more thing that we need to discuss before we shut down this video, and that is the merge function.
Okay. Why don't you type in the last name Doe, D-O-E.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you'll see here, we have 2 patients that are named John Doe. And if you look at the assessments column, you'll see that the first one there was completed on August 9th, 2011. And then the second one that's listed there was completed on May 24th, 2010. And the reason for the merge accounts function is twofold. And the first reason for this is going to be if you have patients that completed their first FAQ on the old system before we did these latest updates, and then if you have the same patient come in and do their second FAQ, their reevaluation FAQ, on this new system. How it works is that you have the patient come in the second time and you have them fill out as a first-time FAQ user, which creates their account since we are in the account system now. And they complete their FAQ, and then it appears here in your search results. And then all the practitioner has to do is check the check boxes on the right-hand side there next to John Doe on both of those assessments. And then you'll see that the words Ready for Merge appears. And then you will select the Merge Accounts button on the bottom.
All right, I did that, and I noticed this window popped open here.
Okay, and it says, are you sure you want to merge the selected accounts into one account? And this is important because once you do merge them, then they are merged. So this is just a safety feature to make sure that you are doing what you want to do. Then we click the OK button, and then this page appears. And this is very important. What it explains here is that please select the primary account whose assessment date is the most recent. And the reason for this is because what you want to be the primary account is the one that is the most recent that was created under the account system. So you would obviously select the top one there, that the assessment date is August 9th, 2011. So if you check that button and then hit submit. So then you will see that it says the selected accounts were merged into, and it has the email for the most recent account. So that's what the merge accounts system is used for, number one. The second time that you will need it is if you have a child that completes a child FAQ when they're age 10 and they complete it, they're a child, they're listed under their parent's account, and then when the child comes back in to do their reevaluation FAQ, so their second FAQ, if they come in and they have reached age 11 by that point, then at that point you just need to have the child complete their reevaluation FAQ as a first-time FAQ user, which creates an account for them. And then once they've finished that, you will see in your FAQ account here on the doctor side, you will see two accounts for that child. And again, you will just select both of those and make sure that you select as the primary account the one that the most recent assessment was done on, and then it merges those two accounts together. So basically, it pulls the child's FAQ from their parent account into their own account now, since they are now on the adult FAQ system. So that's when the merge accounts feature will be needed. It's not going to be needed very often at all. If you do have patients that came in under the old system and completed their first FAQ, and then for some reason they did not come back in to do their reevaluation FAQ, you will not need to do any merging because there's only one account there. So it's a feature that is needed every once in a while, but it is a helpful tool so that you can keep the accounts merged together, that for each patient. So that is what the merge accounts function is for.
Well, thanks for joining me today, Joy, and going over the new features in the functional assessment questionnaire and some of the old ones. And we trust that it'll be an invaluable tool in your practice.